comes courtesy of our friends over at The View. When I say our friends over at The View, I mean the low IQ idiots who are on panel at The View. And yes, you are a complete stupid idiot. My God, she is so stupid. This is the same lady who thinks everything is racist. Everything and everyone is racist, except Hitler and the Holocaust. Genius, Whoopi Goldberg.
Ben Shapiro is notorious for constantly destroying the IQ-reducing roller coaster of The View. He sees it as a show made up of delusional women who believe they have an opinion on trending issues, most of which are just badly fact-checked liberal takes on happenings around mainstream media. Before we move on, I have a quick favor to ask. If you're enjoying this content, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Over 99% of our viewers watch without subscribing. It only takes a couple of seconds, and your support will help us share these topics with a wider audience. Have you hit that subscribe button? Awesome. Thank you so much for your support. Now let's get back to the video. First off, let's hear how much Ben Shapiro wants to be a guest on The View.
Lifelong ambition to actually be a guest on The View. They'll never have me on, of course, because it would go horribly for them. But today,
to Ben Shapiro, one person stands out in stupidity, and that is none other than Whoopi Goldberg, who doesn't hold back at all in spewing her comments on live TV. In this video, we will examine moments when Ben Shapiro went all out against Whoopi Goldberg due to some of her most insane blunders on The View. Starting immediately, we have Ben Shapiro's reaction to Whoopi Goldberg's insane remarks about the Holocaust.
The Holocaust isn't about race. No, it's not about race. No, it's about
a different race.
But it's not about race. It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man.
no!
Ben expresses his opinion that Whoopi Goldberg is unbelievably delusional to think that for someone who makes everything about race, the single most genocidal racially motivated action is somehow not about race.
But it's not about
ideal race.
But these are two white groups of people.
Not only is that the worst clip in the history of The View, that is the worst clip in the history of television. Like, all of television history.
We can all trust Ben Shapiro to have the most hilarious reaction to such insanity. For someone who prays to be on The View one day, he probably wasn't expecting such a level of utter stupidity from Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg is obnoxious and stupid beyond all measure. The Holocaust was not about race. Ask the Nazis. The entire Holocaust was about race. All of it. Which is why they didn't just pick on Jews who observed Judaism. They picked on anyone who had quote-unquote Jewish blood. The entire thing was about race.
Shapiro himself is Jewish, but this probably isn't the only reason why he's so fed up with Whoopi's statement. He finds it extremely despicable that Whoopi would even find it okay to water down an event as significant and disturbing as the Holocaust to a less severe state. Who calls the extermination of over 6 million Jews a mere case of man's inhumanity to man?
Man's inhumanity to man. Nope. It is about a genocidal attempt to exterminate the Jews, which has a thousands-of-year-old history. And yes, it was rooted in race.
Ben Shapiro's frustration is clearly evident because the Holocaust isn't some vague occurrence that happened in a remote part of the world. It's practical world history that everyone knows about, which has shaped the world today. And to try to water it down to just man's inhumanity to man is beyond stupid to Shapiro.
And yes, you are a complete stupid idiot. My God, she is so stupid. This is the same lady who thinks everything is racist. Everything and everyone is racist, except Hitler and the Holocaust. Genius, Whoopi Goldberg.
Speaking of racism, other members of The View have done their best to have their shine as bitter racists. It seems Whoopi Goldberg has serious competition when it comes to making stupid remarks on live television.
Every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
No.
In the sense that,
No.
In a
you know
sense.
what I mean? Like, when I'm saying
There's more jobs to be
in LA, they always,
but they don't are not only the
no,
only people
I didn't mean
doing
it like that, come on.
Ben Shapiro wasn't lying when he described The View as the human repository of stupidity. And this display of cluelessness validated his claims.
I love that she's trying to make an anti-Trump argument. She's like, I can say anything I want. And she's like, I'm going to say something super racist. They're all like, yeah. Well, Apparently her hair was not her only bad decision that day.
Ben can't believe that Whoopi Goldberg is even given the opportunity to air her views on live TV because she proves time and again that she knows nothing about what she is talking about. Here is a moment where she was asked about her comparison of the US and Israel to terrorist groups like Hamas and the Taliban.
It's something comparing the US, Israel, Hamas, and the Taliban as all terrorist organizations. And she has maybe way more knowledge and experience in the very complicated Middle Eastern relations. But I did find that being on a foreign committee and comparing the country to a known terror, those are organized terrorist communities, that, not Israel, but Hamas and the Taliban.
Ben Shapiro clearly can't wait to hear her stunning reply. And as always, Whoopi doesn't hold back from revealing how obnoxious she is.
Taliban, that
Depends on who you talk to.
right. Well, I mean, that's how they're recognized as terrorist organizations.
But it does depend on who you talk to.
Well, they're
It really
recognized
does.
in this country.
Depends on who you talk to. Whoopi, always available to sign in to both compare Israel and the United States to terrorist organizations and also compare terrorist organizations to apparently not terrorist organizations. Like, Hamas is not a terrorist organization?
Let's see what Ben has to say on this.
Oh, man. It is amazing because Whoopi is sort of seen on this show as sort of the wise old sage. And I have to say, you need better sages.
The View is plagued with having the most moments where the most insane views were held, and it's surprising to see just how delusional this woman can get. Still, a few times, we witness where even other women on the show realize just how stupid some of her takes are, but have to swallow it up, not to risk getting called out by the other ladies.
It's interesting that a lot of the English language has to be rethought. Blackmailing is negative, black sheep, negative. I can think of a few others if I had the time, but those words are kind of like embedded in our psyches and maybe need to be changed. Why is a black sheep a bad thing and a white sheep is a good thing? Why? They're just sheep.
Well, it's not the words. It's not the words. It's the way we think about it.
Ben thinks it's beyond hilarious how this woman just sits still and makes these completely low IQ statements, and everyone on the show accepts it, or at least pretends to accept it. Failing to take part in the daily ritual of insanity is likely going to get you exposed for having a slightly higher IQ than the standard 7 on The View.
Right. You're right, Joy. Probably they started saying black sheep versus white sheep, not because of the commonality of the sheep, but because of black people in like rural Europe. Nailed it. Yeah, it's about what? African-American sheep. This is so stupid. It's about black male, like black people male in the...
It's beyond scary that these women have aired their shows online for years and still only make the dumbest comments online. When they aren't saying something stupid, they're busy pushing the most divisive narratives on live TV and sit back to act like saints of equality and racial integrity. Apart from Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar comes next in making the most stupid comments on The View.
I don't think that kids in this country are learning our history. They're not learning about slavery. They're not learning about Jim Crow. They don't understand the history of black Americans in this country. If they did, they would then understand white privilege better. So my suggestion is start teaching this stuff. It's deplorable, again, that word, that they do not learn history, period. I mean, people who are young, under 50, don't know who FDR was.
And this is what Ben had to say on this.
What is she talking about? We all learned in school about slavery and Jim Crow and FDR. Honestly, it's the people who are teaching DEI crap in public schools who actually don't care whether the kids know who FDR is. Those kids don't know the first thing about history, but they know that people are victimized.
It's like these women don't even bother to fact-check their statements. And why is this okay? Anything said that is deemed in support of racial minorities is okay, even when it is clearly racist. But it's obviously too complicated for this woman to figure out. For example, this disastrous display of Joy Behar's stupidity.
She said, I grew up in a world where a woman who looks like me with my kind of skin and my kind of hair was never considered beautiful. So, do her words resonate with you at all?
Because you're a black person? That's that.
Joy Behar is so eager to come to the defense of black people that she can't realize just how racist she has become with her extreme views.
The first, I mean, honestly, that quote is also rather silly. I mean, it looks like this happened maybe 2 years ago, and this woman appears to be like 20. I love that Joy Behar's like, speak for the black people, black lady. Woo, there's so much racism among the white liberals at The View. It's really fun to watch.
It's no wonder she constantly gets called out for her comments online. A little more of her comments, and she would overtake the dreaded Sage for making the most insane remarks on The View. Now let's see more of Ben's reaction to a classic Whoopi Goldberg display of stupidity on The View. We hear the moment when Whoopi decided to berate men for having a say over fetuses.
Do any of you men have any eggs or the possibility of carrying a fetus? How dare you talk about what a fetus wants? You have no idea. I'm fine if you disagree with abortion. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, you do.
My problem comes when you tell me what I need to do with my doctor and my family. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Ben Shapiro's reaction to this is brilliant, especially when he established the fact that extreme liberal Whoopi Goldberg is probably a transphobic and ageist by the woke liberal standards of the Democratic Party to which she belongs.
Okay, so I have a few questions many questions on this, as it turns out. First,
transphobia.
Massive transphobia. If you don't have eggs, you can't. Are you saying that some women can't be men and some men can't be women? Are you saying that unless you have eggs, you're not a woman? Is that what you're saying, Whoopi Goldberg? Also, if that is the new standard, how about women who are postmenopausal? Whoopi Goldberg? Can they have opinions on? I mean, you can't have a baby right now, I assume. How old is Whoopi Goldberg? She's in her 60s.
The stupidity of being spewed out by such an old lady is head-aching. Isn't Whoopi Goldberg supposed to be the wise old geezer of The View? How come she makes the most clueless comments? Like everyone has a say about what happens to a fetus because we all used to be one.
Also, I noticed another thing. I can have an opinion on what a fetus would think because I was once a fetus. In fact, spoiler alert, all of us were once fetus. Every single one of us. I know this is crazy. And you know what I can pretty well guarantee? Fetuses don't like being stabbed in the face and sucked into a sink.
Shapiro takes no prisoners when he sets out to demolish The View, and you really can't blame him. There's a whole ocean of material for him to work with, and not everyone can resist the temptation of making fun of the classic stupidity of The View. It is obvious that if Ben Shapiro ever came on The View, it would be a disaster for the liberals, as he would destroy them. And just as he hopes for such an opportunity, a lot of viewers are looking forward to when such a day will present itself. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for sticking around until the end of this video. What moment was the most insane for you? Drop your takes in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more heated content. I'll see you all in the next video.